we should have no chance of negative relationships. And yeah, we need to take this opportunity to get some positive relationships built up, because we're struggling a bit. Sanctuary, Weakening Curse, Courageous Abandon, and Chaotic Offering. They said they were going to focus on mastered skills, but they clearly have not. Also, Baltalk, welcome to the stream. I don't recognize your name, but I'm super happy to have you here. So does that mean you're new to the stream? Either way, I super appreciate you you swinging by. Let's see. There, we got some time on the lair, for sure. And then for now, we'll just leave all of that. Does did we have a guess? Oh, you always watch them later? Amazing. Well, welcome, and it's awesome to have you here in person. We don't know anything about which events would have candles. I don't really want the cash, so I'm gonna go up the right-hand side and just hope for goodness. But mainly, I just want to keep our stress down. If we can minimize stress and also not blow up any relationships, I will be very content. I really should have used these Nightshade concoctions. There was... Oh, I do need to fix skills too, though. Almost forgot. This is as expected. The pain comes quick. We're gonna end up throwing away some of these soothing poultices for sure. Let's do a quick survey, because I don't want Yop. I don't want Breakthrough, that's for sure. We'll do that. You are unscathed. You are unscathed. And then I'm going to go with this configuration. As much as I think Mantra is strong... Ooh, picking up the Creature Den here is a big get for us. That's nice. Creature Dens don't generate a lot of stress. So it's a great opportunity for us to just do a bunch of follow-up hits and hopefully get some goodies. Assuming this isn't a Shambler. Knock on wood. I love this game sometimes. And it's an ordained Shambler. Damn, game. You got no chill. Oh, and the huge monstrous shuffle. Hashtag called it. Hashtag WTF. I think this way we can at least get her to toe-to-toe. I mean, free trinkets and free otherworldly fragments. So I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed because I wanted a little bit of time just to settle down my relationships. That was not one off. You're really gonna give me the one off right now? So I have to take one more hit from this Jerkosaurus. We're going to come out not too badly battered and bruised. But yeah, basically Region 2... Ugh. Region 2 Ordained Shambler is some action, for sure. Whoa! Hey, game. take it easy. Do this for relationship gains. I'm tempted to try to... No crit token. Doodle, the absolute brutality. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to keep delaying here to get one more bolster off. All right. I think this works. Ooh. 8? Doesn't get the kill. That's what we like to see. Well, now I need to pass if I want the bolster. I think I want the bolster. Yeah. I think that was the play. Trading 2 stress for a 2 stress heal was, I think, the way to do it. This is my villain arc. I believe it. I believe it, Doodle. I've always said you needed a villain arc. When stress damaged, add a positive token. I mean, it's interesting, isn't it?
The loathing festers.
These can just be thrown out. It's in the microwave. Oh, this is good news indeed. They did think of you. Your villain arc was short-lived. This is what I'm talking about, though. Come on with this. If I want to fight in the creature den, someone has to take a hit. Well, Jace is slightly higher. Oh my gosh. Wait, Jace and our man-at-arms are also at 5? Oh my gosh, the relationships are just brutal right now. I can't catch a break here. Double dodge on the crit token. Yeah, and yet we're keeping it, we're holding it down a little bit. That's probably a waste because now we have 2 potential crit token generators and yet no crit token. Love me those one-offs. Come on, game with your the shuffles have been out of control this game. Oh my gosh. Nothing is going very well for us right now. Okay, well that shuffle was something.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Okay, we're getting some heals off. Nice hit. All right, well, we get 2 actions here. That's not bad. Let's keep getting the healing going, and also... I think we defend her first, and then we riposte second. Nice hit. Stun's annoying there, for sure.
Steady yourself.
She's the I'm loving the double consecration. Whoever told me not to do that? Tisk tisk, because it's working. It's working for us here. Means we get to use our empowered judgment or our empowered divine. Which one was this one? Divine grace, kind of at will. And this guy's gonna eat a corpse. I can smell it from here. Yup. No matter how much good work I do, it never seems like I get any relationship tokens.
An interminable conflict. Stumbling and stupefied.
Okay, the dot will get the kill there. The dot that was resisted. Okay, whatever. Let's get rid of you.
One less obstacle in our
I'm actually, ooh yeah, she could take a big hit right here. Okay, that was not as bad as I thought it could be, or as I was worried it might be. Hey, Janek, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Would not say the beginning of this region has alleviated our stress problems. That Shambler was a little cheeky early on there, but okay, whiskey barrel could yield positive results.
the loathing abates.
Stream's been good so far. We're trying out the Seraph path on the Vestal at the moment, which is kind of like long-lasting consecrations, and your consecrations do positive work for you in terms of generating your conviction, which is a very interesting dynamic.
Everywhere, in all directions, destruction has claimed dominion.
I like the Oasis here, I think. We need some stress healing consumables, even though it means we miss out on a hero shrine. I think we need to keep stress under control. And then hopefully by choosing the Oasis, we will also get a everybody agrees yellow across the board option, which will be very much critical. Oh, an elite Shambler this time.
Beyond the stars,
I see how it goes.
shambling horror.
Shambino numero duo.
A brilliant conclusion.
Just had to do its its stress attack there, didn't it? The shuffle there was pretty minor though.
The enemy weakened. thickens and wanes.
I don't know. They still may push us over to a breakdown on our buddy Barristan here. Excuse me, Costas. Wrong man at arms.
Steady yourself.
Hello, Shambino. Goodbye, Shambino. That's easy come, easy go sometimes, right? I don't mind them spreading the stress a little bit. God, there's so many noises going on because we have a windstorm that we're kind of like sitting in the middle of. But I can't tell which of them are puppy ruminations versus the alternative. Let's see. We're going to try to get a stress heal off here. Do I like the first Darkest Dungeon or the second Darkest Dungeon more? They're so different. I think I like each of them in their own respects, which I know is a bit of a cop-out of an answer, but come on! This is not a fight that I should be trying to get some stress healing in during. I know, those tentacles only do harm.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well.
Okay, we're not using any of those. We'll take the fragments. Eyes of the Void I always want to make work, but then I don't. Yeah, I like the episodic nature of Darkest Dungeon 2. Like, I like the game length. It feels good that I can sit down and kind of play a run. And it's not going to be interminable in length. But I also loved building up and managing a roster. Let's see. Oh, great. Whoever we choose this with is going to get a hit from the Vestal. I guess it's got to be this one. -4. Game, why you got to be such a jerk? And we didn't get the waters. No mineral-rich spring water for us. Third Shambler? When in doubt, more Shamblers? Yeah, well, I think they're comparable. I'm certainly not advocating for any type of like, oh, it's impossible to compare them type of thing. Nice kill on this guy right off the cuff. Yeah, I mean, I think if I could only have one game at this stage of the at this stage of things, I'd probably pick Darkest Dungeon 1. Just because I think that it was the more complete, well-rounded game. Yeah, I do think you're right. We might have one water sitting in our altar, Julian. Or, excuse me, sitting in our inventory.
Bravo.
Just keep going for the stress heals. Well, this fight went fast, if nothing else. Would love to have gotten a stress heal here. But I'm just gonna fish for crits. And relationship. I feel like curing dots should really have a higher chance of building relationship. It always seems like such a surprise to me that it's such a low return when dots are so scary. I'm also really excited for what DD2 could become via mods in the future. So I think there's that component of it. Look at this freaking Poultice party. Eyes of the Void I'm not using. It's too complicated to enable. Greater Heat Shield I might use. Minor Anchoring Charm can go. Alright, let's go with that. But yeah, the struggle is real. Oh, and a candle we can throw away. Rose, you're really getting my goat here. All right, you two agree. I'd rather not have the stress, all things considered. But yeah, relationships are not playing well with one another. And there goes the ceiling spaghetti opportunity.
A master stroke.
I really shouldn't put Consecration of Light here because it's the chance of the crit token is redundant with Snappy Swig. Redundant is the wrong descriptor, but you get the idea. I loved Pitch Black Dungeon. One of, if not my absolute favorite mod. It was, and I loved it because it was profoundly challenging. So I do not think that if you are struggling with Pitch Black, it is because you suck at the game. It is because that game is punishing to be sure. But it also takes, you know, you have to kind of stop smiting me. I need to get that stress healing done. Gosh darn it. I also haven't gotten, like, any laudanum. I guess I could have bought some at that first hospital, but I think I was basically too broke. Where did she get blinded? I missed the memo on that. I guess it doesn't really matter, though.
So press your advance.
Just kind of marveling at the fact that I have everyone kind of in that really convenient 40-ish space. 40% health space where I can't get a heal to save my life. Oh, do I still have rabies? Thank you. All right. Also, hey, Patrick. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. This is going to be... Ooh. Oh, so many good things in there. I know I don't have enough space for it all. But the jumbo storage trunk and the Songbook of Touching Dirges is a nice combo there. I think Minor Wolf's Blood isn't doing it. Insulating Insignia isn't doing it, and then... I think we're gonna let a medicinal herb go. Pouches of Lie aren't really that interesting. I think the anti-venom can go and the burn salt can go. Alright, that'll buy us a little time. I guess we're only at 5 mastery, despite double shambling our way through.
Emptied of mind and spirit by some existential shock, the poor devils roam aimlessly amidst the trees.
We're coming up on the general, and we have not found a lot of good options for pushing back the growth. Yeah, I think when I compare Darkest Dungeon 1 to Darkest Dungeon 2, I do think that Darkest Dungeon 2's level of kind of like polish and game design is significantly higher. I think Darkest Dungeon 2 or Darkest Dungeon 1 just got to such a special place for me in terms of its like magic, for lack of a better way to describe it. Like there was just something about that moment in time and the community that sprung up around Darkest Dungeon that I think was very unique. Nice crit out of the even when Snappy doesn't proc. Love that. And that doggo just got absolutely obliterated. Oh man, we're just cracking skulls. Really? You crit and you don't even get a stress heal yourself. This game.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
So that's an interesting perspective, Tenebrae, because I think I feel the other way around. I kind of feel like I feel like Darkest Dungeon 2 has to be more forgiving because you can't just throw rookies at campaigns until you get built back up again, which was kind of like in Darkest Dungeon 1, right? The death of heroes was kind of like expected almost. It was sort of built into the game. Like I kind of feel like in Darkest Dungeon, let's see, I think let's try and get rid of you. In Darkest Dungeon 1, the failure of one party your roster could absorb. So it was, in that way, I feel like more forgiving than Darkest Dungeon 2, where sometimes you just die. Yeah, and yeah, I think it was. There was just it was for me as well a very special special time in my history as well. So yeah, I don't know. I think I've done a bad job articulating my thoughts here, but yeah, I think Darkest Dungeon 1 at a macro level was more forgiving, and Darkest Dungeon 2 is more harsh at a macro level. Can you two build some relationship with all that? Oh my god, look at that freaking bleed. Good gravy. I probably definitely should have ministrations there. Well, we're gonna unfortunately have to heal that up, but I guess that's pretty good.
Pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
Yeah, so I think I agree, right? Losing a character in DD1 was a fail state for that mission, but I don't consider a run of Darkest Dungeon 2, like I'm doing now, to be the equivalent of one outing in Darkest Dungeon in Darkest Dungeon 1, right? So like I consider the campaign to be 5 hours here and 40 hours there, and like the the primary lesson that I think you learned in Darkest Dungeon 1 was that your heroes are cannon fodder, right? You need to spend them to whatever benefit you can, right? But ultimately you're becoming this kind of inhumane monster that sends people to their death type of thing. And by doing that, you can be very successful. Even if you lose individual campaigns, that doesn't mean that you lose everything. Ooh, a little laudanum? I remember that. I remember laudanum. That's an item that we haven't seen in a while. But yeah, like you can throw a party after the Swine King, and yeah, granted, it can really hurt, or the Swine God can, obliterate your entire party, and that can be truly demoralizing. But you kind of dust yourself off, and you're like, well, that's unfortunate, but I can rebuild. No stress heal ever. I wish our Vestal had some more speed for sure. I'm going greedy on the stress healing here. Good gracious. Al is just a monster today. And by Al, I certainly mean Jace, obviously. Just in case anyone was confused by that.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Not a bad hit there. Let's just hit some corpses, trying to get those crits in. I'm still just so curious if that can ever yield a positive relationship. Oh my gosh, the 5%? Well played. Well played, shambling footman. Having Al going first every time is kind of ruining my my crit tokens. Well, better than the Vestal. I'd rather keep things down a notch. I need to change my skill order on the Vestal also. My skills are kind of in a weird order. We have yet to get a crit token, I think, from this. I'm waiting with bated breath for the crit token to show up from this. It's supposed to be 25% of the time, but so far it's been near 0. Okay, thank you for refreshing my my taunt. Oh no, we resisted the taunts. Still no crit token. I'm just going to try and get this guy to the point where we can blow him up next turn. Alright, one off lethal. My favorite. You can see as the stress increases, the the damage increasing too. Jeez. Big hitter. Big hitter. For friendship?
Extinguished at last.
Apparently no one minds being on fire. That's what I think I've learned from this. I know, we're finally getting some crits and finally stress healing from them. That probably means that we're bound to be doomed here. Nah, we'll save those. We're about to have a general fight. Which I think should go okay. We have a pretty good set. Ooh, reverberating redoubt, you say? Oh, and a tea service. Okay. Pretty good haul.
He has retreated, undying, into a dream. And there he must stay.
We'll save the the firebomb for a turn where we can do more. And then I'm going to use up the combo here. It's okay. Cuz I want to get Consecration of Light down. Okay. So we're going to end up spamming Ceiling Spaghetti to keep that at bay. Still no crit token. I think we still go for the Howling End just to get the cycle going. Alright, who needs a crit token when you just crit anyways? Nicely done, team. So, Pyrotechnic Dazzler is going to take care of that, and then we're going to consecrate Fortitude there. We're about to use toe-to-toe to clear, so I'll do that. Ooh. That's nice. I feel like a crit on the Taproot should push back all growth also, but that's a separate thing. Yeah, let's just do that, prepping for the toe-to-toe. We've already got the defend, so I think we just place down the riposte. Yeah, I really like the Seraph just because these last so long. So for boss fights, this is just gravy.
Excellent work.
We got crits for days. That's for sure. We could have also bellowed there as a way to push back the growth. And look at this. We're sitting on full judgment power, so we get the double damage and the burn. put us at 23 burn for a non-burn team. It's not bad. All right, and we're out. Need a bit of stress cleanup now, but
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
But yeah, I love what we got going on with Costas. I think it is time to pivot into Reverberating Redoubt and Unblinking Entropy. I think we're never going to use Wounding Words at this point. We have great trinkets, so I'll get rid of that. Get rid of the Bugle. Are we ever going to use Misstep again? I seriously doubt it. We don't need the Iron Brazier. I'll keep both of those. One Slime Mold can go, one Clotting Poultice can go. I mean, we're a little stressed. I would give that like an A- for the fight. There we go. We're down to 31. Got 142 baubles. Kind of want to keep the Calming Incense just because the game has been like, yeah, we're not going to give you any options here. Now, I don't think there's any chance of us having another Sprawl, so I'm going to get rid of the Greater Heat Shield. We might need the Anchoring Charm for them who will not be named, and then I'm going to get rid of some Soothing Poultices, unfortunately. Oh, and Kostas, you got the you got the kill, which means you get the slay, and the goal is complete. 4 candles. Wow, we get a whole bounty hunter for that.
This is no place for decent.
So yeah, so I talked about this last week, but I've been thinking a lot about it, and I do think that it's like the perfect. I think it's the perfect addition to the game, and that is adding a second function to hero shrines that enables them to be used to change the path of heroes. So the reason that I think that is such a cool idea is I think you learn by playing the game, right? Like I think the beauty of this game is that you play it and you kind of learn, and you're like, okay, this is working, this isn't working. And so being able to change paths would allow you to kind of like on the fly tweak your party composition in order to generate better results, which I think is a really cool concept. That I'd love to see the option to do, because sometimes you're just like, oh man, I really should have gone with a Tempest Leper instead of a Poet Leper. Maybe, maybe going for the Bulwark would be a smarter way to go. Those kinds of aha moments are really good for the game and really fun when you discover them. So adding hero shrines so you can either get a mastery or you can change your paths, I think could be really awesome. Still no crit token. I think Greater Consecration of Light might be broken. Don't quote me on that, but I have not seen a crit token from it yet. And we've been using it pretty religiously. Let's see. Difficult decisions. I guess we let the Calming Incense go. I tried to hang on to it. I should have probably let the Soothing Poultice go, but... Oh yeah, replace the hero? That could be a good way to ditch negative quirks too, right? You could go to the hero shrine. Ooh, I like a lot of that stuff, and we're definitely getting into the danger zone. I like the whetstone too. I want to keep the clarifying poultices. That's important. What's Kostas is really slow at the moment, right? Okay, insanely slow, but mostly due to periodic paralysis that we will need to get rid of. Oh boy. Okay, Misstep and Dark Impulse are going. We can't afford to hang on to them. We can let 2 Baubles go, and then 1 Nightshade Concoction I think can leave us.
Up ahead, the seat of our regrettable.
Oh, it did? It gave us one in the general fight? Okay. Then I will stop complaining that it is broken and instead observe that it just feels broken. And then yet again, we're ruining a relationship. Well, we can do this over here, but you and Al and you and Costas are not great. Al, you and... No. Oh my gosh, this is just pain. You and Silvereye are somehow, like, best friends, but... I hate our relationships right now. Head in the sand. Unpleasant. Sprawlmanac? Like I said before, I don't think we can actually go to the Sprawl next region, and that's our final region. So... Okay, we do need to empty out something else. Ugh. I hate having that there. The struggle is real with the relationships, though, on this run. I'm not sure if it's just the Infernal Torch or bad RNG or what, but... Do we have... I mean, we can at least put these here to make a bit of space. We're not going to use them, but... Oh yeah, we have no, He's not ordained, so we're gonna potentially go for the bully here. No blind from a smoke bomb is a bummer.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay. That's fine. Ceiling spaghetti. Go, go, go. Gadget ceiling spaghetti. There we go. But now we're going to take a bit of abuse on the front line to try and get her right as rain.
Mistimed.
Misdirected. Ooh, there was a crit token. I saw it. I really did.
Dwindles. Steady yourself.
We'll just bellow. Slow it down. Bit of stress healing for someone, maybe? No? Okay, you have a daze. But we are gonna struggle a bit here, because we're not gonna get both of these stress healed.
Intended to.
Oh yeah, these two are actually friends. I probably shouldn't have gone that way with that one. Okay, now it just needs to die. We are out of opportunities, out of patience. 5% chance? Alright. Another Songbook of Touching Dirges. How interesting. Hardened Heart is not interesting. The Anchoring Charm might be interesting, because we might be going to the Shroud. $10 relics, 20 baubles I think can go. We're not looking to stack up 200 baubles or anything like that. But yeah, we did not get the mineral-rich spring water from the Oasis, which might mean that we were full. That could certainly be the case. But yeah, we didn't end up with it. So that's probably something to think about when we're entering into... Where's that bread? We cannot afford to hold on to that bread. Okay, not bad. We could potentially get rid of a negative quirk there. I don't think we've gotten a free action out of our Reverberating Redoubt yet, either.
We would come here and
Silver Eye is now unerring.
to write, think.
That's not going to be very useful. Hooray, a Scalded Skull. Okay, let's let's see how these go. Okay, that one was pretty bad. Yep, those ones were similarly bad. That 4 is really bugging me. Weak grip. You got a lot of bad stuff going on. Well, but I'd rather use the 2 stress. Oh, our 2 people who have nothing are there. Okay, so let's see. So you're sitting at a 4, which feels pretty bad. Let's improve that thusly. A 5 feels similarly bad. What else do we have in here?
Rare, but fairly priced.
Never any relationship builders for sale. Never any relationship builders for sale. How bad is this 5%? Oops, wrong click. 33% chance. Well, we're not going to be able to make it any better. We could pull a bounty hunter and put him in the back rank to buy us time, but I kind of feel like we just need to eat it and improve. Where are we going?
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary for
Minus 50% choice on the Shroud is very interesting. I don't think we're going to the Shroud. Let's do our Wainwrightery.
be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go?
Now what? So that should have gone from 33% to still 33%? Didn't I just hold on? T service is plus 6% relationship chance. Hold on. So if we take both of these off, plus 4%, plus 6%. 33%. Aren't these supposed to make that better? Does it not? It used to be reflected in the tooltip, I think.
Any advantage is a good thing.
And then because we can get this cheap, I feel like we probably should buy these. Whether we use them or not is a different question. But yeah, I'm still a little baffled by by the lack of change in that tooltip. Yeah, we're still at 33% chance. Oh, it only affects positive? You're probably right on. I thought of those as two sides of the same coin, but yeah, you must be correct. Oh, that's annoying. I prefer the other way around. Let's see, so... right now, 35 and 30 move resist. I don't really want to fight a Leviathan with that as our move resist. Let's do a Harvest Child instead.
The farms and fields of our
Which means that
kingdom
those can go away.
overrun with putrescence and rot.
We'll save that for the final region, and then I think... do some food all around. Does anyone need more crit right now? I mean, more crit is probably better than the bone mallet. Right? Or we could do more healing. More healing is probably more sensible, but for now we'll do more crit. And then put that there. Okay, well I guess we just go ahead. Well, 9 mastery probably should be spent. Call me old-fashioned. Looks like we're gonna get most of our stuff upgraded. Alright, that was pretty good. Well, so we're gonna need a 33% no matter what. Actually, Bone Mallet is super interesting here, actually, now that I think about it. With extra actions, we might be able to get some stuns from double dazes there. And I don't think Unblinking Entropy is all that interesting. Charred Litany is doing very little, so I'll switch it here. We're going to take some stress damage from time to time. Okay. We'll do that. And then I am going to buy a stitching kit.
Bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Just to do that. All right, so with that, I think we have what we need, or what is of value. Oh, we could get the poetry for 1 stress heal. Is that worth it? Nah, I think we'll skip that one, and we'll grab the Greek Fire, just because it's on sale. Here we go.